Hi, I'm Riego, and in this series, we're going to ask magicians questions that you want answered. Welcome to Why Magic. We have RJ over here at Phantasma Magic. I got a question for you.
Yes.
Why magic?
Why magic? Why do I do magic? Is that the question? Or it's just abstract question?
Answer it however you want to answer it.
I do magic because I was never good at anything else, fun fact. So I was never good at anything besides magic. I was in orchestra, I was on my cooking team, I was in my Model UN, all these things that I thought were semi-intellectual, and none of them were not entertaining. I always wanted to entertain at the same time. So I was always like, up my classes by like I'd go into a class or a Model UN and making too much jokes, or I'll go and do like magic tricks in like my orchestra class or something. And it was never like, I was always trying to entertain people while I was doing the things I thought I was good at. So magic was the first thing where I felt like I didn't have to do anything extra. Like I do magic and I do comedy magic at the same time. Comedy and magic, there we go. Comedy and magic at the same time. And I don't feel like I need to add anything to make it good. And that's why I do magic, as opposed to when I used to do like all the other performing arts I did before that I sucked at. So that's my answer. I feel like I should say more. What else? Why else magic?
That's good. I mean, if you have anything else to add.
Like, how did I start? Why did I start? Why? Oh, also, I'm from Wisconsin, and Houdini's from Wisconsin, very common. So when I first started getting into magic, it was a really big influence on me, because everyone's like, oh, are you the next Houdini? Like, clearly not. And I was like, why is everyone saying this? And I was like, oh, because Houdini's from the town. That makes sense. You guys like think everyone who comes up in the next like 50 years is the next Houdini. So that was like an easy like transition to make, being like a normal like magic guy and then being surrounded by this history. And now I'm in New York, so that's why. That's magic.
Also,
that's what I'll say. Oh, shoot. Yes.
What are your best sellers here?
Best sellers at Phantasma.
Just name them out.
Ooh, okay. We sell the bubbles, the linking rings. We sell a lot of Sudden Deck by David Riego. Fantastic. Quiver. We don't have quiver. Take it back. No quiver.
That means it sells well. I mean,
yes,
if you're sold out.
Yes. Jerry's Nuggets. Those are the best things.
What are your go-to effects at a gig?
Ooh, at a gig? I do a card location. Okay. Oh, you don't need anything. Okay. I do a card location with a rubber band. So I have like a tie rubber band around a deck. It goes into the deck to find the card. If I do a stage show, I usually recommend a stage show. I'm not a close-up guy. I think everyone thinks you have to be close-up, but I don't. So like I usually recommend, I usually do a deck to pocket to open up. And then I'll do a ropes through body usually, or cups over the head to close. I do a really good like gospel routine with cups over the head. I know everyone does cups over the head, but I do this like, everyone, we're gonna do a magic miracle. Can I get an amen? And everyone's like, amen. And it's just really, it's powerful. It's a good trick. And then recently, I've been trying out this new trick where it's like, it's called Murder He Wrote, and it's inspired by this old trick. I don't even know who wrote it. I'll have to look it up. But it's a trick where you have 3 people. Let me take that back. You're editing this, right? Murder He Wrote. It's a trick where you have 10 people pick pieces of paper. And essentially one of them is a murderer and one of them is a victim. And then you get to see like who like the victim is by like guessing on stage with like mentalism. But then the idea is that you also have a butter knife and like a glove, and they can put on the glove and enact the murder. And it's like really funny, like intrinsically. But I added in a butter knife, scissors, and a dildo, and I've been like letting them pick their murder weapon, and then I'll guess who's the murderer, and then I guessed how they like murdered them with what weapon. So that's what I've been doing lately. But
I guess it's safe to say that you don't perform for kids. Perfect.
Actually, I do. Hire me for your kids' parties. Blindfold them for the last trick.
Anong bestseller niyo dito sa bestseller?
Sa shop,
Sa shop, laki ng shop na yun.
halos lahat gumagana eh.
Svengali deck.
Lalo na yun, pinapakyaw.
Di ba?
Inuubos yun, mga stripper,
Stripper deck.
mga cartoon deck, tamte, delight.
Delights, fast. Usual. Ano,
Yung mga mumurahin lang kasi yung mga pinapakyaw dito. Kasi yung nagtitinda sa mall.
may spider pen bro kayo. Medyo ano ka. Mamahalin. Magkano yung bento niya dyan sa...
Dati 3.5 ngayon, 1.8 na lang.
Mas prefer ko pa rin yung Tarantula 2 versus that. Ito, dala ko lagi. I need endorsements from Igal Masika. I need some free tarantulas. I keep using your tarantula, man. Lagi ginagamit kasi. Ilang beses ko na ginamit sa video. I should get some free ones. There you go.
Most Chinese like magic, but many of them do not choose to be a magician or work on magic because they think the future of magic is not so it's not so stable. It's not a kind of work like a teacher, like a doctor. So many parents just make the argument, maybe some kind of this to discuss with their children not choosing magic. Don't work as a magician or something.
I've heard that before from my parents.
Yeah.
You gotta find something more stable. That's what they always said. How many performers do you guys handle? Because you guys have a lot of performers as far as
You mean for our company?
for your company, yes.
We have over 20 magicians.
20 musicians.
Yes. Some just play illusion and they close up, and this also a stage.
I understand you guys are also like a magic agency as well. Like a magic agency.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And you guys handle
Yes.
talent and you book shows for them.
Yes, we have three parts of our company, and one of them working on the performance, and one part of our company work on the props, and another work on the magic training. So we a group of company, and in our performance, that part we have our 20 magicians. They give the performance all around in our country.
All right, gentlemen, impromptu interview right now.
What?
Henry Vargas right here.
I'm not even ready.
This is impromptu.
I don't have makeup. Where's my makeup?
One.
You're handsome enough without makeup.
I need makeup. I'm ready.
All right, Henry goes first. All right, so we're here with Henry Vargas from Brazil.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you a couple of impromptu questions. I don't have anything written down. I'm just gonna go off the top of the dome. So in magic, what is your favorite go-to effect?
You know what? I've never thought about it, but what I like effects that it's fast and then it's really clear for people. So they go from state A to B, and in the middle of it, they don't know how it happens. Like really fast and clear. That's the kind of effect that I like, you know.
Right, very nice. For the stage, what is your signature routine on the stage?
Yeah, people usually know me from my roses and rings that I've been working for a couple of years. I mean, the magic people, you know, the magic community, and mostly by my hand shadows act as well. And I mean, in Brazil, we do a lot of shows, me and Klaus, and we usually know as some illusions, you know, big illusions guys.
Nice. All right, thank you very much. Let's go to Klaus.
That's not fair. He's doing his comb before me. He has a comb.
Oh yes, that's what it was. He was combing his hair.
He's lying.
Off camera.
Hello.
All right, Klaus.
Just this word I know in English.
Another magician from
Or
Brazil.
ni hao. I can
Or
say
ni hao.
too.
Ah, yes, we've been here at China for past couple of
Yeah. I know
weeks.
2 more words. Can I say no? Okay.
You can say it. So, all right, Klaus. So I'm gonna ask you the same questions. What is your go-to effect in Magic?
My
Go-to effect. Your favorite effect.
okay, my favorite effect. It's like car appearing. Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's faster and it's big illusion. I love big illusions.
Right.
So I think it's so powerful when you do car appearance in the stage. Of course, it's more powerful.
Very nice. Of course, everybody is known for a specific style or effect or routine. Or what are you known for?
Oh,
in
my
Magic?
favorite style is like manipulation. Do you know that? You know that. Of
Yes.
course. And I love this, and I have an act too. That's the act that make me a little famous in the magic community. I think in Brazil more, of course, because I live there. But I work with more corporate events with Henry and like big shows for big enterprise there in Brazil.
Awesome. All right, thank you, Klaus.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna go to our next guy over here. We got Thomas.
Oh wait, hold on, I gotta
Hey, now we gotta do the hair.
do
all
the
right.
hair.
So we go off camera for a second. All right.
Would you like?
Nah.
Okay.
I got it comb.
Would you like?
The more
No? Okay.
you want that?
All right, Thomas. I've known Thomas for years, and his style has changed throughout the years. And I'm gonna ask you a couple of the same questions. What is your go-to effect in Magic?
Definitely for stage, my go-to effect is a broken glass game that I've been doing for years. It's been in development for a long time. It's not my trick, but my routine and the way I present it is unique to me. I'd like to think so. And it's just my go-to. It's like my calling card. Like every show that I do, that trick comes with me because it's just so powerful and it's so fun to engage in the audience with the audience like that.
Nice. So you pretty much answered that question of what are you known for in Magic, or what's your signature effect or signature routine?
It's not really my signature effect. I'm actually not really known for a specific trick, but more of a specific style and aesthetic, which is like a spooky punk rock. It's like a horror comedy movie, but as a magic show. So if you like Child's Play, where it's funny and gory and scary and mix them together, that's what my show and my experience is all about.
Awesome. How many of you were discouraged by your parents to pursue magic as a career? I was asked by a relative, what can you possibly earn with magic? With what I've been through and all the hurdles that I had to jump, I'm lucky that magic is my one and only true addiction. Lance Burton said, don't worry about the money, it will come. Just keep performing as many shows as possible when starting out. I have a line in my show where I say, my parents hired a magician for my 4th birthday party, and they've regretted it ever since. My mother got me my first trick, the cups and balls, and my father bought every book and VHS tape on magic when I was a teenager. I guess they supported my passion for the art, but I don't even think they expected that I would turn it into a career. I still have a lot of things that I want to do in magic. It's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to my potential, I think. If you love magic, who's to say what's good or what's bad? Now, as for me, my signature effect for close-up lately has been deliberation. It's kind of what Thomas was talking about, but a pocket-sized version with so many possibilities. It'll be the first product that I produced out of my own pocket. I have several dealers that are interested in having it in their inventory, so I'm just hoping it'll be a success in terms of many magicians around the world performing it. I'm excited and nervous at the same time since so much effort was put into it. For the stage, I tend to use different performance disciplines like mime and dance into my shows. My signature routine being my MJ Osaka Billie Jean act, an act in which Jeff McBride helped me with in terms of giving the routine a reason to be done. Everyone's performance style should be different. What makes your style unique? Let me know down below.